What if one day you stumbled across a puzzle so complex, so deeply layered, that it pulled you into a global scavenger hunt involving cryptography, steganography, literature, ancient runes, prime numbers, and real-world locations, all created by someone who has never been identified? This isn't fiction. This actually happened. Welcome back to Rabbit Hole Remains. Today we're diving into one of the internet's most legendary unsolved mysteries, Cicada 3301. If you love deep, dark internet rabbit holes that still have no clear answer, you're in the right place. Make sure you're subscribed and the notification bell is on because this one gets weird. Let's begin. It all started on January 4th, 2012. An anonymous image was posted to Forshawn's random board. The image was mostly black with simple white text that read, "Hello, we are looking for highly intelligent individuals. To find them, we have devised a test. There is a message hidden in this image. Find it, and it will lead you on the road to finding us. We look forward to meeting the few that will make it all the way through. Good luck, 3301. What looked like a random creepy post quickly turned into something much bigger. Solvers immediately suspected steganography, data hidden inside the image itself. Using a tool called outguess, they extracted a hidden message. That message was written in a Caesar cipher which, once decoded, pointed to yet another image. The second image hid more data. This time, it led to a subreddit in a series of phone numbers in different countries. When people called those numbers, they heard eerie synthesized voice messages reciting strings of numbers and cryptic phrases. Those numbers turned out to be GPS coordinates. Physical posters began appearing overnight in cities across the world, from Warsaw and Paris to Sydney, and multiple locations in the United States. Each poster featured a cicada image, a QR code, and more riddles. One poster led to a website that required solvers to interpret runes referencing Mayan numerology. Another clue involved extracting data from an image using prime numbers as a key. Early layers also pulled from obscure literature, including references to William Gibson's Agrippa and classic cryptographic techniques. The puzzles demanded knowledge of everything from number theory to medieval occult texts. One particularly tricky step involved decoding a message that led to a hidden site on the Tor network. Only a tiny handful of people worldwide solved the entire 2012 chain. Those who succeeded were invited into a private forum. What happened there remains shrouded in mystery. Some reports mention tasks related to building secure communication systems, but most solvers signed NDAs and went silent. Exactly 1 year later, on January 4th, 2013, a new puzzle appeared, this time accompanied by a PGP-signed message to prove it came from the same source. The 2013 version was even harder. It began with another steganographic image, but quickly escalated. Solvers had to extract a bootable Linux ISO image hidden inside an audio file using spectrogram analysis. That Linux environment contained custom ciphers and more clues. There were references to libertarian philosophy, advanced prime number sequences, and additional real-world drops. One notable solver, Swedish security researcher Joel Eriksson, publicly documented large sections. He described layers that combined book ciphers, nested steganography, and coordinates that once again sent people hunting physical locations. Then, on January 4th, 2014, the third and final official puzzle dropped via a Twitter clue. This round introduced Liber Primus, a mysterious book written entirely in an unknown runic script across dozens of pages. Most of the book remains unsolved to this day. The pages that have been cracked used a combination of techniques, converting runes to numbers via a gematria primus system, then applying ciphers like Atbash and Visionaire. The solved sections read like philosophical riddles, speaking of enlightenment, rejecting false idols and dogma, and the search for truth in a world of control. One decoded passage warns about the dangers of centralized power. Some pages also contained onion links to hidden Tor sites, magic squares, and further nested puzzles involving compressed images inside images and book codes. After 2014, silence. No new puzzle appeared in 2015 or any year since. Cicada 3301 simply stopped. So the big question everyone still asks is, who is Cicada 3301? The theories are wild, Some believe it was a recruitment operation by intelligence agencies, the NSA, CIA, GCHQ, or MI6, looking for the world's best cryptographers and puzzle solvers. Others think it was a secret society or modern-day Illuminati-style group. Some argue it was an extremely elaborate alternate reality game designed to promote a book, movie, or video game that never materialized. A more popular theory is that it was created by a small group of cryptography enthusiasts who wanted to find and connect brilliant, like-minded people who value privacy and freedom from surveillance. The most credible solvers, including Joel Erickson, have said they believe it was not a government agency, but rather a private group of highly skilled individuals testing the limits of what the internet could be used for. To this day, no one has definitively proven who was behind it. What makes Cicada 3301 so fascinating isn't just the difficulty of the puzzles, it's that it felt real. It wasn't some viral marketing stunt that revealed itself at the end. It simply appeared, challenged the brightest minds on the planet with layers of steganography, runes, prime numbers, global coordinates, custom ciphers, and philosophical texts, and then vanished without explanation. Even now, years later, people are still trying to crack the remaining pages of Liber Primus. Some believe solving the final unsolved sections will finally reveal who Cicada really is. So, what do you think? Was Cicada 3301 a government recruitment tool, a secret society, a grand social experiment, or something even stranger? Drop your best theory in the comments below. Thank you for going down the rabbit hole with me. If you're new here, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new mystery. The internet still has secrets, and some of them are still waiting to be found. Until next time, stay curious, stay sharp, and remember, the rabbit hole remains.